much closer relationship than the one they want.
And elsewhere, go on.
The Tory chief whip has criticised the government's Brexit strategy. Julian Smith has told the BBC it was inevitable the Conservatives would have to accept a softer deal after losing their majority in the last election.
The Home Secretary, Sajid Javid, wants to make it a legal duty to report concerns over children at risk of violent crime. Teachers, nurses and police officers could be held accountable for failing to spot warning signs if the plans are approved.
The government says today's minimum wage rise is the biggest in history. Rates are going up by around 5%. The TUC, though, says it's still too.
As well.
And the rapper Nipsey Hussle has been killed in Los Angeles. He was reportedly shot outside his own clothing store. The city said a young life had been lost to senseless gun crime. And Liverpool top the Premier League, and we're also going to be talking about...
Yes, we will. Liverpool top the... After a late 2-1 win over Tottenham yesterday, Manchester City have a game in hand. They play Cardiff on Wednesday, Liverpool then play Southampton on Friday. We're in the final throes of this Premier League title race, and shortly we're going to speak to David Price after he won his boxing bout in Liverpool at the weekend when his opponent, Cash Ali, bit him repeatedly on the chest.
Good morning, it's 5 Live Breakfast. So this new government plan for knife crime. Teachers, NHS workers, police officers could be held accountable for failing to spot violent crime among young people. Do you work in these sectors? Would this work? What about this need for accountability, this responsibility, the impetus on you? Well, this is what you've been saying. And what's this text here? When you get £8.21 for serving a sandwich, how much are you going to pay the police, nurses, teachers, health workers who have a huge responsibility in solving knife crime? Not enough. How has London got into this mess? Definitely parents' responsibility.
Here's another couple. Prosecute the parents, make them accountable for their children, not state employees, says Frank. And another one here from Fraser, who says, I work for the police. We already do this with teachers and social services. Why do you think this is new?
And knife crime committed by young adults. Are we saying that it could be that without considerable input of resources in policing, youth activities and stop search, our younger generation is naturally inclined to stabbing and shootings? Asks Nick in Stafford. And we'll have more on that. Please do let us know. Keep those thoughts coming in. This morning should have been our first working day out of the EU. That's a thought. We've not left, though. There's going to be more votes in Westminster tonight to try and find out what kind of Brexit, if any, MPs can get behind. Here's what could happen over the coming days. The clock is ticking.
The UK was originally due to leave the European Union on March 29th.
The EU on the 29th of March 2019. I am clear that we will be leaving the European Union on the 29th of March 2019.
But last Friday came and went.
It's 11 o'clock on 5 Live. I'm Stephen Nolan, and guess what? We're still in the European Union. It's almost...
Now, there are 2 new possible Brexit dates for your diary.